QBTS is screaming over 20,000%, and I am declaring a volatility holiday, my people. Welcome to Dayrade Daily, the show where we chase rockets, roast our mistakes, and actually hand you intraday setups while your coffee is still hazardous. So smack like, smash subscribe, and let us build this cult correctly from the open.
QBTS going over 20,000% means my pulse did a circuit breaker. And today is Tuesday, December 23, 2025. If you are not subscribed, you are basically shorting my caffeine. And that is the only hedge I have left.
Relax, Turbo Hamster. QBTS is a quantum story stock with a press release and chat room mania, not a retirement plan. We are breaking down the trade, not baptizing your accounts in lottery tickets.
Exactly. We are covering QBTS, ASTS, IONQ, RKLB, KTOS, plus some gold and cruise names, so you can navigate this bullish regime of 706% average volatility without emotionally detonating on every candle.
And if you forget to like the video while QBTS is printing halos, the trading guys will route all your hotkeys to market sell at the low of the day. I do not write the rules. I just scream them. So hit like before they find you.
Alright, QBTS first, because this chart looks like it ate a black hole. What even is the plan here intraday, besides panic clicking and spiritual coping?
QBTS is pure quantum computing hype plus volume insanity, my people. I want opening range breakout with tiny feeler size. Add only if it holds above prior halt high. And the second it stalls twice in a row, I am gone like I never believed.
Translation for humans. QBTS is a gap monster, so treat it as a short-term momentum scalp with strict risk. Ignore the quantum fairy tale and watch liquidity, spread, and whether volume dries up after each halt.
Also, structurally, these quantum names like QBTS and IONQ absorb narrative capital. So when both jump triple digits, it is usually sentiment froth, not sudden breakthroughs in physics. So fade the euphoria once intraday momentum clearly cracks.
Speaking of IONQ, that thing is up over 110%, and my fills lagged 3 seconds on the open. I basically got filled in a different universe, and my heart rate stayed there.
If your setup cannot handle IONQ, maybe stop running 12 meme streams while scalping. But yes, intraday it is similar playbook to QBTS. Trade the extension plus pullback, not blind chasing after 5 vertical 1-minute candles.
IONQ is like QBTS's responsible cousin, my people. Still wild, but at least it pretends to have a business model. I like the first clean flag over VWAP. Take partial profits aggressively, because this tape reverses harder than my ex.
Risk tip, since we are in casino mode, on names like QBTS and IONQ, size smaller than usual and widen stops to structure. You want to survive the noise instead of getting chopped because you used tight stops with huge leverage like a cartoon.
Bro Orin dropping actual risk management. Who are you and what did you do with the guy that tried to value meme coins with discounted cash flow charts?
Let him cook for once. Overall sentiment is clearly bullish. With that 706% average volatility, this is the part of the cycle where even mediocre setups look tempting. So discipline matters more, not less.
Speaking of rockets, ASTS is ripping over 1,400% again. This chart looks like it found a cheat code. In orbit, my people. Space phone memes plus partnership gossip equals prime squeeze fuel.
Fundamentally, ASTS is riding the satellite to phone narrative and risk-on tech rotation. But intraday, you treat it as a gap trend. If it holds higher lows above VWAP, it is a long. Once it breaks structure, That turns into a crowded exit door.
Yeah, but did you see ASTS ladder halts? I am playing that with bracket orders and zero ego. First red candle with volume near the parabolic top, and I bail before my account learns gravity.
Quick rule for the psychos. If a stock like ASTS is halting multiple times and you do not know where your stop is before entry, your plan is just vibes. And vibes do not backtest well.
Facts. And speaking of rockets, RKLB is up almost 1,000%. Space launch plus retail FOMO. This is the kind of chart my people emotionally frame, even if they actually lost money.
RKLB at least has real launches. Intraday, I like it as a trend follow candidate. Let the opening chaos settle, buy higher lows that respect VWAP, and bail the second it slices back through with conviction.
Yeah, RKLB is my comfort rocket. I'm scalping first hour momentum, then forcing myself to stop, because if I keep going, I will give it all back trying to catch the final moon candle.
KTOS is the stealth banger here, up over 800% on defense tech and contract optimism. Less meme, more institutional. Intraday, you can actually swing a partial if it forms a tight flag over the morning base.
Look at Orange flexing defense flow. KTOS is what you buy when you want rockets, but also want your parents to think you invest responsibly, my people. Which is why you should also responsibly like and subscribe.
Careful, if you talk about responsible entries, your cult members might defect. But yes, KTOS is more stable. Treat it like a structured trend trade, not a slot machine. Add on clear breakouts, not random green ticks.
Can we talk about cruises? NCLH is up over 530%. Like the ocean, remember how to print money. And my landlord is asking why I do not just live on a ship instead of paying rent.
NCLH is a classic consumer cyclical reopening plus travel demand story. Intraday, though, the trade is simple. If it gaps and holds above pre-market base, you ride that grind. If it stuffs the first breakout, you treat it as a short-term mean reversion candidate.
Translation: if NCLH gaps and instantly rejects, do not keep averaging because you like boats. The market does not care that your childhood vacation was a cruise with unlimited dessert.
Let us toss some gold in here too. EQX and AGI popping over 500%, while SBSW lags. This is the part of the movie where even rocks join the party and still somehow outtrade your cousin.
Gold miners like EQX, AGI, SBSW are basically leveraged opinions on risk and rates. Intraday, they are great for breakout to failure fades, because they trend nicely then reverse once futures chill or the dollar stops dumping.
Honestly, I trade miners by asking one question. Am I about to revenge trade crypto feelings on a gold ticker? If yes, I close the platform and go outside for 5 minutes before my account files a complaint.
Grab, being up over 500% off tech plus Southeast Asia growth hype, is another sentiment tell. Treat it like a range breakout name. If it keeps reclaiming the morning consolidation, you lean long. Otherwise, it becomes a liquidity trap, and you save your ammo.
Ha ha ha. Look at this lineup, my people. QBTS, IONQ, ASTS, RKLB, KTOS, NCLH, the miners, grab. This is not a watch list. This is a personality test. And if you are still watching without hitting like and subscribe, you are probably the person who ignores trailing stops too.
Speaking of personality tests, Jet just failed his again. He tried to scalp IREN over 530% like it was a stable coin. Newsflash, it is a miner, not a savings account.
That was research. Also, IREN moving over 530% on hash rate hype, and Bitcoin sympathy is elite content. I just forgot that sympathy moves still follow real risk rules.
All right, lightning round coming, so quick process tip. If overall sentiment is bullish like today, you do not need to trade every name. Pick 2 or 3 like QBTS or RKLB and specialize instead of spraying orders everywhere.
Lightning round predictions, my people. QBTS either adds another 10,000% and becomes a religion, or rug pulls so hard, quantum physics files a complaint.
IONQ prophecy. It either matures into a respectable growth name, or spends the next year halting every other week while bag holders write manifestos. I will day trade the chaos and invest in vegetables instead.
ASTS and RKLB prediction. Either we get synchronized space launches and my heart explodes from joy, or they both stall and I start a support group for people who chased orbital candles at the high of day.
Final call. Grab, KTOS, and the miners. Either confirm this bullish mania into year-end, or remind everyone that gravity always wins. Manage risk, tag us with your trades, hammer like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next Dayrade Daily.